So, yep, when you're ready.
Okay. When have you exercised leadership?
Well, I had to do a team group project at the CWA College, where we had to make pre-production forms for another team for them to use our work. And our team wasn't very organised, to be completely honest with you. And there was one person on our team who didn't even show up that day, and we were supposed to do a test shoot that day. And there was another person on our team who was panicking about deadlines, not thinking that we could get everything done in the time that we had. So we had our test shoot planned from like 9 till 11 in the morning. We were hoping to get done by about 10:30. So I just sat everybody down, went through everything we had to do, broke everything down that we had to do in that particular test shoot, and then what was next. And asked anybody if they still had any worries about anything we had to do. And they had a few questions, but they were like a few weeks on in the project. So we said that although were big issues, we had to get that bit done, that test shoot done there and then, find out the problems of the test shoot and see if the test shoot helped with their questions. And then even though we did get the test shoot done and everything was fine, and even though we took about 20 minutes longer than we had to, it was 20 minutes, it was a very good and successful test shoot. It wasn't a very panicked test shoot that we got done quicker, but it was successful even though it may have took a little bit longer.
Okay, what methods have you made and how did you overcome them?
Some mistakes I made. My first day working out as a waitress and behind a bar taking service orders, I could not work the till properly. I took food orders, that was all okay, but the drinks I couldn't get. I didn't know where certain things were on the till. My boss tried to go through it with me at the beginning of the shift, which usually is okay with some people to understand, but I didn't quite understand it. So I agreed with a person who sorted all the drinks out that I just give the orders to them written down, and they would put it through the till for me. But then before my next shift the next day, I went in early when there was an hour gap that there was no service. And me and my boss went through it properly so I could go in and do that. But my boss said to me that if I hadn't have asked her, she thought I would have been fine. So I had to ask for some extra help with my mistakes, but at least I didn't just go on making those mistakes over and over. I tried to sort them out.
Finally, what are your main weaknesses?
My main weakness is talking to new people, definitely, and with a job where you're out talking to people, doing service, and conversation with people. I was very nervous my first few times, very, very nervous trying to talk to people. My boss, she gave me a few 2-people tables, very small tables, so I can start trying to do that. But once I started, I was fine. It's just the taking the plunge to do things I find difficult to do, but I find that once I've actually stepped into that experience and done the things and started talking to the people, everything's okay.
Right then.